What is up, everybody? We are back. It is week 3, and I need to start out week 3 with two very important topics. Number one is I need to apologize because at the beginning of last week, up until about Thursday, I was seriously slacking off with my diet and not getting exercise like I should. I tried to stay active, but in a really lazy way. And as far as dieting goes, I was trying to exercise portion control, but I wasn't really watching my calories. So that's why I just need to apologize for that. And I feel like it was eating me alive, and I knew I needed to start out this week with an apology. The second topic is I can't tell you how much weight I lost this week. The scale in my bathroom, the batteries died, so I have no idea what my weight's at. But that being said, I did ramp up my eating regimen, and I was eating 1,500 calories, and I feel great. The first day or two, it was pretty rough. By about 8 or 9 o'clock, probably about 9 or 10 o'clock, I was getting like super hungry, only eating 1,500 calories. But after, by the second or third day, that kind of went away. And last week I talked about an eating schedule. Now my schedule, I generally get up by 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, and I go to bed around 11 o'clock at midnight. And so what I've done is I've taken kind of a fight style diet and did my 1,500 calories and kind of adjusted it to that. And a few years back, I was training boxing, and my boxing coach told me that I shouldn't eat past 7 o'clock because later in the night, before you go to bed, your metabolism slows down, and it really slows down while you're sleeping, so you don't want to be digesting that food while you're sleeping, because it's harder to digest, and your metabolism is a lot slower, so it takes longer to translate it to energy for burning. So what I've done with my eating schedule is between 8 and 9 a.m. I eat breakfast, and I eat 400 calories for breakfast, and then I eat every 2 hours after that. So between 10 and 11 a.m. I eat a 100 calorie snack, and then noon to 1 p.m. I eat lunch, which is another 400 calories, and then 2 to 3 p.m. I eat a 100 calorie snack again, and 4 to 5 p.m. I eat another 100 calorie snack, and then 6 to 7 p.m. I'm home from work by that time, and it's just about dinner time, so it's perfect for me. I eat another 400 calories, and all that balances out to 1,500 calories a day. Now, personally, I choose to only use 1,500 calories on food. I haven't been drinking soda or anything with sugar or or any calories in it. I've been drinking a lot of unsweetened tea, and I use Sweet and Low because I like it. My wife hates it. She likes Splenda, but I like Sweet and Low. So I drink unsweet tea with Sweet and Low, and there's no calories. There's some calories in flavored tea. You just kind of have to be careful and pay attention to what you drink. But me personally, I like unsweet tea and water, and I drink a lot of it. And with drinking a lot of water, I try to drink upwards of a gallon a day. That may be a lot for you, but I am a fat guy. I sweat a lot, so it's not that bad for me. And plus, drinking a lot of water makes you pee. You burn calories just walking to the bathroom, take a whiz. So that has been my eating schedule. It's been working really well for me. I really like it. The first day or two, I struggled. By about 10:30 or around that time, I was super hungry. But for me, if I just knock back a big glass of water, those hunger pangs will go away. For me, I don't know how it works for you. Do what you can. You can try water. It helps me. Hopefully, it'll help you too. So that has been my eating schedule, and it's pretty easy to stay on track if you're timing it and if you just pay attention to what you're eating. Now, on that note, paying attention to what you're eating, I have this little book right here. This book is actually outdated. This is the 2009 version. I don't know if you can see that. So it's pretty old, but it has everything in it from every kind of food. You can see, you can break it down, beverages, and it goes in alphabetical order to, let's see, beverages, breakfast, cakes, cookies, eggs, entrees, meat, pasta, pizza, salad, spices and herbs and supplements, vegetables, yogurt, all kinds of stuff. And then the back section here is all restaurants and like fast food stuff. So you can see, like right here, for all you Texas people, we have, it's Chick-fil-A right here, and it has everything they had at Chick-fil-A in 2009. So, you know, if you can find this book in an updated version, it would probably help you out because they probably changed their menu. But you know, char-grilled chicken sandwich without sauce, 260 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 33 grams of carbs. So this book has really helped me out when I'm cooking dinner and all that stuff, because you know, you can go to the chicken section, and you know, if you're making boneless, skinless chicken breast, then it'll tell you that, you know, 4.5 ounces of raw boneless, skinless chicken breast is equal to I think it's 130 calories. But just stuff like that. And I have a kitchen scale. I bought it at Walmart for like $8, and I use that to measure everything out, and it really works for me. Excuse me. Another thing is, you know, obviously reading the packages on prepackaged food. You know, it has the nutrition values and everything on the back, so you can, you know, look at the back and see the serving size and how many calories it has and all that kind of stuff. For me right now, I'm only focusing on calories. A little bit later in the video, I'll get into carbs. But for right now, I'm just focusing on calories because that's what counts for me. So now that we've gone through my eating schedule, I want to talk about if you're just joining me. If you're just seeing these videos and just watching, I would suggest starting with video 1, you know, setting your goals and everything, because you don't really want to jump in the middle, because, you know, your body needs time to acclimate and get used to the lifestyle change that you're trying to make. So if you jump in the middle, then you might get tired, or it might be overwhelming. But before you do, I want to talk about an app, MyFitnessPal. My wife actually downloaded it on my phone yesterday, and it's funny because I've had a couple of people tell me about it since my wife downloaded it, and saying how MyFitnessPal is perfect for this kind of thing, and it is a lot like this book. Yeah, it works really well. But what you can do is you set your stats, you know, how tall you are, your age, your gender, and your goal. Now it'll calculate a caloric goal for you based on your height and weight and what you should eat. Mine, I think, was 2,080 or something like that, but that was a little bit more than I wanted, so I set it to 1,500. And you can put in everything you eat, and it has a quick search guide. So if you're eating pizza, you can put in a slice of pepperoni pizza, and it'll pull up a list of places where you can get pizza from and how many calories and fat. Same kind of thing as the book, but this calculates it for you. The only thing I've had trouble with is when I cook at home. You know, it has some things for homemade stuff, but not not quite as accurate. So, you know, if you're going to McDonald's or something like that, MyFitnessPal is awesome. It works. You know, it'll track your goals or your calories for you, and you can also put in your exercise. So, like for me, like I said, I put in 1,500 calories as my goal, and I track what I eat, and also it'll track your exercise. So you put in that you walked for 5 minutes at a certain pace, then it'll calculate what a guesstimate of those calories, and it'll subtract it from your total. So it'll kind of say you burn this many calories, so you have this many more to eat. It's not quite how I use it. I try to stick within those 1,500 calories of eating, and anything I burn is a bonus. But another good thing about that is it has a support system. So if you have friends that have MyFitness app or MyFitnessPal, then you can find them and it will share your data with them. So my handle on MyFitnessPal is Shizebush. So if you want to join me on it, I will gladly accept your friend request, and you can see what I eat and all that kind of stuff. Now another cool thing about MyFitnessPal is it has a barcode scanner. So I found these breakfast sandwiches at Sam's Club, and they're like honey wheat English muffins with egg whites and Canadian bacon, and each one is 210 calories. But it's got a barcode on the back, so you can turn on the barcode scanner and just hold it to it, and it'll pull it up, and it has everything about it, and you just tell it how many you eat, and it calculates your calories for you. So it's super cool. I really like that about it. I think I'm going to start using that a lot more. Well, I am going to use it every day, as well as posting my progress on Twitter and Facebook, which I will post. I'll put links up, or not links, but I'll put my handles up, and also put them in the comments for anybody who wants to follow me on Twitter or friend request me on Facebook. Now, while we're on the topic of support systems, I feel like it's really important that you have a good support system. You know, friends or family. If you're struggling with your weight and you want to do this program, you know, find some people that will help you out. It's awesome when people congratulate you, and you know, to just feel good about what you did. It helps when people tell you that. I know it's kind of superficial, but it does feel good. It's a confidence booster. So now that we've got nutrition out of the way, it's time to talk about some fitness. Now, I have put on Facebook and Twitter and everything that I do a regimen I created called the 10-10. And what the 10-10 is 10 exercises, 10 reps each. And I do that, and it takes about 30 to 45 minutes. And it's a really good you know, just muscle builder, and it's all body weight stuff. You don't need any kind of equipment. Well, you do need a pull-up bar, which I had one up here. I finally took it down for my wife's sake. It's in my man cave now. But I do pull-ups on that. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you can always substitute something else. But the 10-10, number one, I do squats. 10 squats, super easy, nice and easy to start out with. Build your heart rate slowly. Before I go any further, I want to say that it's really important to stretch out before you work out. Stretch out, get your muscles loose, get your heart rate up slowly, and then do your workout. And stretch out afterward. Stretching afterward can alleviate sore muscles and bring your heart rate down slowly as well, so you don't stay hyped up and hurt yourself. So number one is squats. Number two is 10 jumping jacks. Number three is 10 lunges. Number 4 is 10 push-ups. Number 5 is sit-ups. 6 is pull-ups. 7 is mountain climbers. 8 is burpees. Burpees suck, but 10 burpees will really get your heart pumping. Number 9 is dips. I use that same pull-up bar and put my feet on the floor and grab the handles and just do these muscles. Triceps? I don't know what the muscles are. I'm not a fitness expert. And number 10 is twist-ups. And a twist-up, it could also be called a bicycle sit-up, but basically what you do is you do a crunch, and then you touch your right elbow to your left knee and your left elbow to your right knee, and you do crunch, touch, touch, down, and you do 10 of those. By the time you're done, you're sweating, you feel good, and then you do some stretches and bring your heart rate down slowly. Now I like to do that and mix in some cardio. If I don't have a ton of time, I will do the 10-10 one day and the cardio another day. But it's important to get cardio in. My favorite cardio is jump rope. Now, jump rope is, from what I understand and what I've been told, is the most effective form of cardio that can be done. And when I do it, I like to do boxing rounds. And every boxing round is 3 minutes with a 1-minute break. And I'll do 3 rounds, or however many I can go before I'm just completely done. I'll do that, and then I'll hit the heavy bag for a little while and just really build a good sweat up. And I like to hit the heavy bag with boxing rounds as well. Once my cardio gets to be a bit more, I'll start doing MMA rounds, which is 5-minute rounds with a 1-minute break. but I'm not quite there yet. But I'm hoping to be there within the next 2 weeks or so. The last thing I want to talk about is a program I've started, and it's kind of a punishment for me for slacking off at the beginning of the week. But I also feel like it'll be a really good calorie burner and all that kind of stuff, and I call it the work week. The work week is 5 days, and you do one thing every day. And for Mondays, it's a marathon Monday. And marathon, if you have a regular walking track, you walk your dogs, or you like to jog, or anything like that, double it. I did it. I just got back from it. A good buddy of mine, Brandon, came down and did it with me. We did 5 miles, which is just shy of a 5K, but we did it, and it was awesome. Tomorrow is Torture Tuesday. So Torture Tuesday is you're going to pick any exercise that you absolutely hate. For me, it's burpees. And you're just going to do burpees until you collapse, pretty much. And you're going to do that twice in one day. Well, not you. I mean, you can do it if you want to. I'm choosing to do it. And then Wednesday is a Winded Wednesday. No, I apologize. Torture Tuesday is the 10-10 3 times. Try to do it 3 times in one day. Winded Wednesday is, like I said, burpees. This is when you just do it until you can't absolutely get winded, can't breathe. So do that twice in one day. Thursday is going to be Thirsty Thursday, and I am going to get my 1,500 calories, but only from protein shakes and smoothies and stuff like that. So it's going to be a liquid diet for Thursday. And then Friday is Fight Friday, and what I'm going to do for Fight Friday is I'm going to learn 5 new strikes every day, or every Friday, not every Friday, on this particular Friday. And I'm going to practice them on my heavy bag for 5 minutes each. So, you know, it could be a jab, a hook, an uppercut, a cross, and, you know, an elbow or something like that. But I'll learn the correct form and everything, 5 strikes, and practice them for 5 minutes each. Now, the work week I want to do starting the first Monday of every month. So today is the first Monday of, was it January? Yeah, January. So today's the first Monday of January. So I started the work week today and did the marathon. It was awesome. I felt great. So that's the work week. You can do it if you'd like. If not, that's cool. It's up to you. You know, just stick with your calorie burning and your intake and everything like that, everything you can do, because just, you know, every calorie counts, so every calorie you burn is a good calorie burn. Now lastly, I want to talk about, I have it written down. I want to talk about, let me find the page. Sorry, I know this is terrible form, but yeah, I want to talk about overdoing it. If this is too much for you, you don't have to do it. I'm doing this at my pace and what I feel I can handle. If it's more than what you're at right now, feel free to skip it. Start next week, or you know, just take it slow. Keep it where you're really comfortable. Don't overdo it, and don't hurt yourself. You know, you want to be at a point where you don't hate this. This has to be a lifestyle change. You know, it has to be something that you can keep up. So if you're uncomfortable and you feel like it's too much, or maybe 1,500 calories is too few for you, maybe you need more, that's all you. I mean, do what you got to do to stay happy, stay healthy. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself, and you don't want to get to a point where you hate this, because if you hate it, you're going to stop, and if you stop, you're going to hate yourself. Because I know that's how I am every time I diet, and I stop and I fail, and it's bad news. I feel like I'm running out of time, so maybe I'll get to carbs next week, because I'm not quite ready to start cutting back on carbs yet. So, as always, thank you for watching. If you're joining in with me and helping and, you know, doing this for yourself, congratulations. If you want to contact me, feel free. I will have my Twitter and Facebook in the comments, and also I'll post them on the video as well. And good luck. If you're watching, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and your support means everything to me. So have a good week. I hope you had a happy new year, and I'll see you next Monday.